Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. But before I say anything, look at what I finally learned how to do with my hands. So if you saw my last video, you can treat this one as a sort of a part 2. Now listen, everybody's freaking the fuck out over AI, whether it's the fucking idiots on one side that are like, oh my god, it's so advanced, or the smart, actual, normal, intelligent people on the other side saying AI is shit, it's gonna take over the entire fucking planet, we're gonna lose all of our jobs. I would beg the argument that AI is not even gonna come close to doing any of that. Now let me just say that I have also lost my job among many other thousands of artists. Right now, in fact, we are in the middle of what I call an AI job recession. And you don't need me to tell that to you. You already know. There's plenty of large and influential companies that are laying off thousands of employees a year just because they want to outsource the work to cheap AI. Which I can't say for a greedy businessman like the YouTube CEO, that's not necessarily shocking. And I know what you're thinking. What makes you think that this is all just gonna stop and we're just gonna go back to not using AI? Well, I think the best way for me to illustrate this point to you is by showing you examples that I've generated using some of the best top-of-the-line AI art models. In the last video, I showed you guys a poor excuse of a generation created by Canva of Las Vegas that literally wasn't even Las Vegas. Literally, the only thing that's recognizable of Las Vegas in this image is the Eiffel Tower, and it doesn't even look like the Eiffel Tower. So I decided to give Canva another chance, and I generated Jeff the Killer working at McDonald's making French fries. And right off the bat, this literally isn't even Jeff the Killer, this is Joe the Killer. You know, like, watch this dumbass grab air from like a plastic bag and just spread it all over the French fries. Just spread it all over. And I really have no idea what he's doing here. Aside from the golden arches, like looking like the actual golden arches, this entire video is a goddamn mess. The kid in the background looks like he has a severe mental condition. And at the end, look at these pallets on the floor. There literally looks like there's a sinkhole under this McDonald's. This one was generated with the same prompt under a different model, VO3, which was made by Google. I like how like the AI immediately gave up on trying to create Jeff the Killer and just made a dude in a Halloween mask. He appears to be holding some type of children's toy to scoop the fries. And by far the most difficult thing this AI did for this entire video, set aside the lighting, the physics, and all of that and crazy advanced stuff. Of all the things, the goddamn name tag. And what the fuck is this guy, a doctor? Now, the last one that I'm going to show you was made with Pika 2.2. Eliminate awkward visual sync. Our AI guarantees flawless audio visual synchronization. With Sora 2, we are jumping straight to what we think may be the ChatGPT 3.5 moment for video AI lip sync. Yeah, I don't even think I need to say anything. Now, one big argument that's usually pushed by these AI stans, the people that just love AI art so much, is that AI art apparently is actually better than real art created by real people. Yeah, that sounds like something an old fucking retard would say. Because the reality is, nobody actually enjoys AI art. Not even the people that claim to love it. And the reason why is because they're not actual artists. A real artist would never use AI to create art. And I know some of these retards would say, oh, well, what do you know? Well, here's the thing. Art is a form of expression. It's a tool used by artists to show their feelings and their emotions and express the things that they're going through and tell their stories. And this argument that, oh, AI art is actually better than real art just basically makes everything that Picasso ever made bullshit. And it's like so obvious to tell if somebody's a real artist or not if they say something like that, because it's the most surface level observation you could possibly make. Like, I literally saw some disgusting loser actually say something along the lines of, oh, well, so if I wanted to create a green car, I would type that in and then I would be responsible for creating that. And it's like, no, you little moron, you're responsible for typing in a sentence. You're not an artist. Now, to anybody who's out there who loves AI, who's using AI art generators to call themselves an artist, here's a little message for you. You're not an artist. Just like, stop trying. You're not gonna convince anybody. And there's people that will like try to defend it by saying, oh, well, some people like don't have access to art programs and all this other shit. Dude, you could literally grab a rock and drag it across the pavement and call it art. You need a smartphone at the very least in order to operate an AI. And I'll be honest, guys, I don't think this AI shit has a very long shelf life, because pretty soon, these piece of shit little tech nerds that see everything as the next technological advancement and all these cringe-ass normies that ruin everything are going to be eventually realizing that they're missing out on the one thing that AI doesn't have: human connection. But anyway, guys, that'll pretty much do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.